Okay, so Arifan, so again, I'm back actually with more guidance on the chartered chemical engineer actually. So what happens here is that now there are different aspects and different path for getting the chartered chemical engineering from IchemE actually, and you have to read every part very cautiously actually, and then act accordingly. So you can see their resources are there. So chartered member seek information and guidance for the applicant. If you open this file actually, this 71 page document opens up, and you can see different aspects are there, making application and stuff like that. So you can see what are the different aspect you have to read. Actually, I can't go page by page into this one, but you start reading into this one, and if you are facing some problem, you let me know. I will try to answer as much as possible. So basically the applicant is there like person qualification, employment information is there, qualification checks there, technical biography you have to write actually, and competition CNC report you have to find that, final application fees you have to give, then final checks are there. There is a UQ assessment is there, technical biography, then they will. So basically sometimes yeah, UQ is not required actually. So in my case it was not required actually, but you see there is a change, so as soon as you start putting your application on the website, it will tell you the. And also I can be customer care, or people or customer care applicant emails are very good actually. They respond very fast, and they will give you the answers wherever you are stuck actually. So you can do that. Otherwise, I can also help if the time permits. Then there is a technical biography, technical report questionnaire is there, technical report questionnaire addition assessment for the interview, and then they will say that in case you want to report revise your CNC, then they will give the feedback. Otherwise, uh, they will say that okay, your CNC is complete. Then there will be interview, and finally so there are two rounds of interview actually, before they will ask you to do final initial assessment, and then see this is the interview, here. This part there's one interview, and then there's a final interview after you complete your CNC. So CNC is bit tough actually. We have to put all your experience what you have got actually in your life, and accordingly you have to start filling. Plus one thing I also faced problem was that somebody has to become refer you, or who knows you actually. Referee is easy, but somebody who has to give one should be the member of IChemE who has to vet you, that we acknowledge your competency as a as a chartered chemical engineer. Application looks good, and all the information which you have provided in CNC are good to your knowledge and correct basically. So these things you have to see actually. Sometimes it's difficult to get in contact with IChemE people who and people who vet you, so must be IChemE member actually. So all these things you will find it. You just print it out, and then start underlying this, highlighting it actually. See, this is the email ID application that I can be that org. What else? Qualification, technical biography. See, this is the flow diagram. You have to read actually, and then where you didn't understand, you ask actually, and what is this for chartered chemical engineer? So basically, the left line applies to you, and the right one applies for the safety engineers. Okay, and what is there is some checklist are there, then CNC report is there actually, and there are other aspect, right? The first person singular. Okay, so this one talks about how to write, like in CNC report you don't write we as a team did that, they do that, and we do that. No, you always use I have designed this player system, I designed this three-phase separator, I designed two-phase separator. I you have to use, so that you are doing it yourself, and whatever the statement you are saying is done by you actually, because they are checking your competency, not others ones. Okay, so we there is not allowed, and simple technical English you have to write, not some English jargons um, some hi-fi English. No, just technical English you have to write, and because the people who check are also engineers. Okay, so we like technical English. Okay. Yeah, I was talking about this one, verification of CNC, this one, which is like vetting your CNC upload. As a part of the application and assessment process, the experience cited in your CNC must be verified as a truly account by another person. All section of the report must be verified. IchemE reserves the right to contact your CNC verifier. This verifier should be IchemE actually, right? This was I was saying. You may provide multiple verify if necessary. The person verifying your document should have been in position more senior to you at the time of you overtook the work references and familiar with the work you are doing at time. They do not have to be a member of IChemE or that chemical engineer or verifier and or your they do not have to be a member of IChemE. Yeah, so basically verifier is different actually. So other is referee I think, right? The first should be the unit. Yeah, sorry. So the verifier can be so verifier is someone senior person and it can be your line manager. So no problem with the verification. Referee, I was saying, referee is basically that they should be IChemE and you need two person. That sometimes becomes challenging. It was a bit challenging for me because I keep on changing countries and when I change countries it was difficult to get a referee actually. And plus one more thing, because of the cost in Middle East, people don't do chartered chemical engineering as such in Middle East. I don't know about India, but Middle East most people don't. But in UK, it becomes very mandatory. It is a requirement that you have to be a chartered chemical engineer. Okay, so I have a chartered chemical engineering from India itself, and long ago, years ago, I am a professional chemical engineer as well from India. But I have also IChemE chartered chemical from IChemE as well. So there are several aspects actually. After IChemE chartered chemical engineer, you can apply for safety engineer. Plus, you have to apply for the professional engineer or a fellow. Okay, so basically this part becomes so be careful when you apply for referee. This is very critical actually that you need a two person who should be IChemE member and they should verify that you are the second should be either the first should be current IChemE member in the grade of chartered member or fellow and should be chartered with the engineering council. The second should be either a member of institute as in A above or the professionally registered individual who is qualified attest to your competence. Okay, and complete professional engineer, these will review the sustainability and case by case basis of membership and qualification committee as delegate authority. Okay, so these things on the referee is bit tricky actually. But anyways, I think you will find it if you have a good rapport with persons actually. Okay, then so CNC technical report questionnaire is there. You have to fill this one as well, and assessment of your competent and commitment. Yeah, so this is professional review interview, talks about interview. So read this document and do let me know where you are stuck, and then accordingly we can proceed as well. So do like subscribe channel as usual, and for more stuffs on chemical engineering, and trust me, you will benefit a lot by subscribing my channels, and subsequently there are so many things to learn. So do try like subscribe my channel and do for more such videos. Thanks a lot. Have a nice evening or day. Thank you.